Hello guys, how are you? Happy new 2022. Karibuni sana Soul Boys. So, have you already set your New Year's goals? Have you already written a list of what you want to accomplish by the time 2022 is done? So this video is for you. Hi, welcome back, and today, as I have told you guys, leo tuna discuss 2022 and we are discussing how we are going to live fearlessly through this year. No more fearing, no more being crippled. Hakuna hiyo story zote. We are smooth sailing through the power of Christ, of course, through 2022. So this is where this topic came from. As I was reviewing, I wanted a theme. I was praying for a theme for the year. And I said, I want to take my audience through this journey. Sindio nataka tuende pamoja sisi wote. I want us to take this journey together. And as I was asking God, what theme should I have for this year? He told me to live fearlessly. And I'm getting all this whole sermonette, or this whole story that we are going to discuss with you guys from the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 1 to 9. Cynthia, so let's get straight into the Bible. I'm not going to read the whole of it, but you guys, you should read the book of Joshua. It's amazing, it's inspiring, it's all this. So a little background for Joshua chapter 1. So in ile time, Moses had died and Joshua now was the one to reclaim that position that Moses had. And you might be mahali you're watching me from, God might have taken you from one position to another position, or it's a new season in your life. You don't really know how it's going to feel, haujui ni nini to expect, unashindwa nitawezana. Unajua tu ukiandika hizo goals, sometimes unafikiria, unaandika yes 1 to 10, but then you're asking yourself, manze nitawezana, ati doing this, starting this project, buying this land, all these things, nitawezana. You see, now that is fear crippling in. That is fear trying to cripple inside your life. Na manze tunakata hii story tunakata pamoja, tunakata hii 2022. Sindio? Ama aje, see you with me. See we are together. Yes, so Joshua, now, as I was saying, Joshua was to take over from Moses. And in verse 6, he was told, first of all, before he was told what I'm about to tell you, what God did, he reminded him the promises that he had already reminded Moses, that he's going to inherit the land. He's already promised them this promised land, yeah? So he was telling him, you also have a right to this land, and you can do it. You can do it, manze. You can do it. Eh? So before I get into what I was telling you guys, is I would just like you to remember what God has promised you. He has put it in your heart. He has put it in his book. He has already promised you that he will give you strength. He has already promised you that he's going to be there for you. He's not going to leave you. He's not going to forsake you. This is itu tuna doubt. And today we see tuna crush your doubt. Yeah. So verse 6, it says, as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore with the ancestors to give them. I have already empowered you. You are about to be a new mom. I have already empowered you. You want to start a new business. I have already empowered you. You are praying for finances. I have already provided them. All you need to do is just trust me. Yeah. Now, verse 7 says, "Be strong and very courageous." Be strong and very courageous. This is the second time he's mentioning be strong and very courageous. This year we are being courageous, we're being strong. And sometimes I know fear cripples you. It has happened to me. Saa zingine, you are right in the middle of doing what God has called you to do, ama right in the middle of that project. Na manze una freeze, you're wondering, but I can't do it. Maybe you're supposed to start driving this year, but you keep procrastinating and anything else that maybe you have planned, you just keep procrastinating because at the depth of it, you don't trust God, and instead of having faith, this whole fear thing is crippling you. So he says, be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it right or to the left. And I want to encourage you, or as I encourage myself, tunaencourageana this year, sindio? As you are in the middle of it, do not depart from the Bible. This is what the Lord has given you to encourage you. If you have forgotten, because there are those times, then you unafeel, manze mi siwezi, I can't. It's a big task for me. Mi hata sitawezana na hii position or whatever season you're in, unajidoubt. Take out your Bible, meditate on the word. Unaona aliambiwa don't move away from the word as Moses did not move away from the word. So do not move away from the word. Yeah? Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night. Shall we make this Bible our friends? Let us read the word, to encourage in the word, because sometimes enyewe life inakuanga real, and I know sometimes it gets the better of us. But this here, this is a sword. Yeah, so I'm here just to tell you, be courageous, do not be fearful. And he even repeats in verse 9, as I am meditating on this word, nikifikiria tu, I'm just thinking that Joshua kept asking God, uko sure manze ni mimi? Hata Moses nakumbuka there's a time he asked the same thing. I don't know what is it about us and trusting God. Uko sure ni mimi? And in verse 9, he tells him once again, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Underline those words, put them in red. That is what we are taking to in 2022. Hii ndio mwaka yenye we are living fearlessly, and we are living fearlessly for Christ. And as hata tukimeditate on this, kuna pia verse ingine ya, it's in 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. Inasema, for God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but of power, love, and self-esteem. Can you imagine the spirit of fear is not from God? If it's not from God, then why are we encouraging it? Mimi na wewe this year, we are saying no. We are saying no. We are tramping, yani tunakanyaga fear chini. We are moving forward fearlessly through Christ, mwenye atatu strengthen, of course not through our strength. And let's go on this journey. Twende tu pamoja, sisi watu wa Soul Voice, sindio? This year we're going to tick all our goals where God has planted us. We are going to blossom. And not only blossom fearlessly. Sindio? See, let's live fearlessly. And while at that, let's live fearlessly for Christ. Amaje. That's it for today's episode. I hope you guys, we are going to go through 2022 fearlessly, full of strength, bold and audacious for Christ. And see you on our next episode. Bye!